Hey you guys, it's your girl Mindy Monroe back with another banger, another story time video for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's free. You don't gotta pay nothing to do it. Just hit that button and go ahead and hit the bell while you're at it so that you can be notified when I post more bangers, more story times, more juicy stories. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so without further ado, let's get straight into it.
The room, I own it, taking over control it. She good, she bad. It must be a sin to be feeling like that. Yeah, that girl right. Yeah, I'm a badass, a real gun popper. I put it on your ass, a real showstopper. Mindy Monroe, daddy, you already know. Lady in the light, dirty die in the night, so.
Okay, you guys, so today's video is going to be a little juicy topic about the time I was a stripper. Okay, so it was about 2014, 2015. I was married at the time, and we had hit a little rough patch or whatever. We had moved from in between 3 states at the time, and there was no more funds between moving from Kentucky to Maryland and then to Ohio around Christmas time. And my daughter's birthday is December 8th, so we was just like, what the hell are we going to do? So instead of my ex-husband at the time taking the illegal route, I decided to take the legal route. So I linked up with this girl that I know. At the time, she was a dancer, and she was like, yeah, girl, come with me. You can get this money, da-da-da-da. Let's go to New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get to this bag. You won't regret it. So I'm like, oh my God, I've never done this before. I'm a little overweight. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I was so nervous, y'all. Needless to say, I took my ass all the way to New York. We drove 10 hours in the night, in the snow, to get to New York. I didn't even have time to like prepare myself, y'all. As soon as we got there, we went straight to the worst place to start dancing as a stripper, Sue's Rendezvous. So they was having a black ink party. No, actually they was having a VH1 party. So it was Puma from Black Ink Crew and Saigon, who was on Love and Hip Hop at the time's party. And I was there as a dancer with my friend. So we go in. They didn't even have like, I don't remember if they had a dressing room or not, but we went into the bathroom and got dressed. And we went out. I was so nervous, y'all, like so nervous. I never ever done anything like that before. I felt self-conscious. Like, all these beautiful women had their bodies done. Like, they was some baddies, y'all, like, for real. When I say, like, you know how them New York girls be, Miami girls be. Anyways, I had went walked around, did my little thing. Puma was like in the VIP section, so he wasn't really paying no attention. He wasn't throwing no money, so I wasn't trying to get like in his face or nothing like that. Saigon, he was over off in another section. He wasn't throwing money either, but his homeboys was. So me and my girl went over there to that section. We started dancing, and I got in front of Saigon and started dancing in front of him. And he just tapped me and was like, you ain't got to do all that. And I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, yeah, I'm not throwing no money. I'm just here to party or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. So he was like, I just want to let you know you have a beautiful smile. And I was like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Nervous as hell. And he was like, you're not a dancer though. And I was like, what you mean? Like, I'm here. Like, what do you mean I'm not a dancer? I'm dancing. He's like, but you're not a dancer. I can tell. He was like, you a different type of class of woman. Like, what are you doing? And I just kind of explained to him, like, I'm going through some things, you know what I'm saying? My daughter, I need her Christmas, whatever, whatnot. He was like, I got you. Like, you ain't gotta dance. Like, whatever you need, I got you. Like, take my number. Matter of fact, take my coat. So he took off his blazer and handed it to me, and he was like, I'm gonna come back for that in a couple days. How long are you gonna be here? I'm like, I don't know, however long it takes to get this freaking money, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I'll be back for it. So we get dressed, leave outside. He's standing out there with his crew or whatever. I had on a gold herringbone necklace, and he took my necklace off and was like, I'm gonna keep this too just to make sure that I see you again. I'm like, oh my God. If I don't get this fucking necklace back from this man, I'm like, I'm not even going to, I was not trying to see him, y'all. Like, I was not going to call him. I was not going to, none of that. No, I'm not here for that. I'm married. You know what I'm saying? Blase, blase, whatever, whatever. So the next day, we get up, we go to see the sights. We get an outfit made by this designer that I had met when I was up there. And we go to the next, when we went to the designer, I met another woman there who was a host, a party host and a model. And it was her birthday weekend. She was getting an outfit made for her birthday. And she invited us to come down for that, to dance at her party, because she had her birthday at Starlet's. So we went to another club in Jersey. This club was a little different though. It was like more laid back. It was lit. I wasn't so nervous. It was in Jersey. I think I said that. I don't know if I said that, but it was in Jersey. And so we had went there. So anyway, sorry y'all, I had to change locations. But so we had went there, and I had a blast in there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if my whole experience dancing had been like that, I would have probably kept doing it, because that shit, I'm not gonna lie, like, it is addicting, y'all. Like, when I say, like, now I see, like, why girls can't get out the game. Like, it's so addicting. But anyway, so we went in there, and there was this guy there. I guess because Jersey has like a lot of Italians, so there was a lot of Italian guys in there, and they was just like going crazy over the fact that like I had a real body. And I don't know if it's because like girls all have their body done there, but like I'm naturally like really curvy. Like, if you guys follow my Instagram at Mindy Monroe on Instagram, you'll see like I got a body. Like, I'm overweight right now, but I still look proportional. I still look really good. You know what I mean? So like they was going crazy over my ass and my hips and stuff. And I made a lot of money that night, but there was this guy in there that he brought his little brother in there, had just turned like 21. I think you got to be 21 to go in strip clubs up there. Well, to go to that club. He just turned 21, so he was like, I'll give you a stack if you just stay with my brother for the rest of the, till we leave. Shit, okay. So here I am with him and his brother. Now, mind you, oh yeah, let me address that. In New York, you don't have to get naked to dance. Like, they don't let you get naked there. Like, you wear your outfits in New York, and that's it. Like, you don't have to be naked, which was a bonus, because like I said, this was my first time dancing, and I'm like, I'm not trying to get naked at all. Like, no ma'am, no thank you. So anyway, so I'm with the little dude. Like, they're buying me and my girl drinks and talking to us and telling us how they own all these businesses and stuff like that. And you know, like, there's one thing about like you hear a lot of strippers say that, and I think that people probably think that like they're just talking because girls are catty. But like, them girls be like, when they see somebody throwing money, a lot of money at somebody, they come over there and like try to take your money or try to take your shine from this person or whatever. And I'm like, And my homegirl, who's seasoned in the sauce, she been dancing for years, probably like, I want to say almost 10 years, was like, no, don't let them come over here. Like, and I'm like nervous. I'm not nervous, but I'm like not confrontational. So I'm like, especially with some females that I don't know in a whole other state, I'm not trying to end up in jail. I'm only here to do this for Christmas and this is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, nope. So I'm like, I don't know what to, you know what I'm saying? So she's like, just move around so that they can't come over here. Like, don't let them, you know what I'm saying? So ended up doing that or whatever. They bounced. At that club, I had to dance on stage. So they would call me up on stage. And I was a horrible, horrible stage dancer. And like even a lot of the girls that was like probably regulars at that club was looking at me like, what is she doing? Because I didn't know like any pole tricks. I didn't even know like how to, like, no, I didn't have a crash course, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I was just up there kind of learning from watching my friend and watching other girls. But I mean, I was getting money thrown at me, so apparently it was working, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Ended up leaving. This, like, that club, y'all, was real lit. Like, the security guards, like, walked us to our cars when we left. They was trying to kick it with us afterwards, but y'all, it was like 7 in the morning, and we was tired. Like, mind you, we done drove 10 hours. We done got up. I mean, went straight to a club, danced, got up, hit the city. Went and got, did we go get her hair done that day too? We went and got her hair done. Like, we was just doing everything, trying to do it all at one time, and then went right back to the hotel, got dressed, and went and danced again. Like, tired. Do you hear me? I didn't even realize that I had y'all zoomed in, but yeah. Anyways, so we was tired. We wasn't trying to kick it with them, but we did end up going back to that club. I'm trying to think, because DJ Drewski, that was on Love and Hip Hop, the white DJ, he was at the club one of them nights and was, girl, when I say that boy was all over me, and I was like, who's this little white boy with red hair and blue eyes all over me? That's like, girl, he's a big DJ. Da, 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 da. Mind you, I'm married. Even though we was having problems in our marriage, like, I never cheated on my husband. No. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just was like, no, I can't. You know what I'm saying? If you guys see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes because I had to write all this down, y'all. It was a lot. Like, so, yeah. So he was there one of them nights. We ended up, like I said, going back to that club that night. One club that we went to while we were there, oh y'all, and I had started my period while I was on, it was just a disaster. But we went to this new club that had opened from I don't even know how we got linked on there. Like, once we had like started announcing that we was in New York, the clubs just basically started hitting us up. And also, you can just, like, call the clubs, too, and be like, I'm a dancer, I'm from out of town, like, how much is tipping? Like, and the clubs up there, like, after that, like, I started getting into hosting and stuff, and I know that dancers in the clubs that I hosted here in Ohio, they only pay, like, $30 to tip in, and maybe, like, $50 after a certain hour. But we was paying, like, $100 and $150 to tip in to get into these clubs. So we was like expressing to them, like, we're from out of town, like, we don't know, like, we can tip out that, but we don't have that to tip in, you know what I'm saying? They let us, like, it was really, they was really nice to us, which was really surprising because they didn't have to be. Like, they have dancers, beautiful girls that come in there on the regular all the time, you feel me? So, like, they gonna get their money regardless. But anyway, Club Lust was a different situation. I think Lust was in the Bronx. I want to say it was in the Bronx. I can't quite remember. It had to be in the Bronx. I think Lust is in the Bronx. But anyway, that club was my worst experience. I was like one of maybe 2 black girls that was there. The rest of them was like Puerto Rican or Dominican or like some kind of foreign, you know what I'm saying, something. And they was not fucking with me. And even the girls was like real nasty and had attitudes and stuff like that. And I don't expect nobody to be friendly to me. Like, we're all there to get money. It's a competition at the end of the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? But there are stereotypes. You could see that shit. Like, it was there. Like, if you've ever heard stories about New York strip clubs from a stripper that lives there, and they speak on racism and things like that, that is legit it. I ended up making a little bit of money because there was a Jamaican in there, I think he was, or African or something, and he wanted me to stay with him the whole night while I was dancing, and I just danced with him and ended up making what I could. But like, they was not like, no, they was cutting my sets short when I was on stage. Like, it was not cool. And then even after, like, I peeped at the promoter that had like hired us and put us on a flyer and put us as like the main attraction, was low-key like talking shit afterwards on Instagram. Like, it wasn't cool. It wasn't cool. But yeah, what's her name? What is her name? She's the cute little, I don't want to say she's Chinese because she might not be Chinese, but I think her name is Glory. It's like an older name, and she was a star tender that night, and she was just like, girl, you're doing good, keep going. Like, she could tell I was new. But damn, what is her name? It starts with a G. Is it Gloria? She's like real popping on Instagram. So I don't know why I can't think of her name. But anyway, we ended up being there for like 4 or 5 days, and then we came back like Christmas Eve, or the day before Christmas Eve. I ended up making $4,000. So I want to say we was there for like 4 days, and I probably, if you like equivalated, that's not a word, accumulated all the money that I had made, it was probably like $1,000 a day, if you break it down like that. But it really wasn't like that at all. We went to Jersey and shopped because Jersey doesn't tax on necessities. So that means like food, clothes, shoes, things like that. So we went to Jersey and shopped till we dropped. They have some dope outlets out there, and I shopped, and I ended up getting all my daughter's Christmas, and I was like so happy because I was just like, this was like the worst time of our lives, like, and it was just a bad time. So I was proud of myself, but I ended up like getting into it with my child's father, ex-husband, because he was low-key like jealous that I had all this money and like came back with all this stuff, and like, I don't know what, I mean, like, we both agreed to do it, so I didn't really know what he expected to be. Like, you expected me to come back broke? Like, no. Like, this was the plan for me to, like, you wasn't gonna make $4,000 in 4 days doing what you was planning on doing without getting in trouble. You a convicted felon for what you was trying to do in the first place. So no, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, it was a great time, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I can understand why the addiction of dancing or even being like a drug dealer, because I kind of equivocate them together. Is equivalate a word? I don't know, but anyway, because like, it's fast money, it's fast life. They buying you drinks, they buying you gifts. Oh, let me go back, because now that we talking about gifts, let's get back to the Saigon situation. So a couple days later, he's calling, blowing up my phone. I answer the phone one morning, she sleeps, so I had to go out in the like hallway, and I'm like talking to him like, why are you blowing me up this early? He like, I want to pick you up, I want to take you shopping, this is that. So I told her like, I'm about to go with him so I go shopping or whatever. She's like, I didn't come here for that. Like, we didn't come here for that. And I'm like, you know what? You right. But I do got to get my necklace back from this man because it's real gold, whatever. Girl, this man, we got mad because I would not come back to be with him and wanted me to leave my husband, wanted me to I will take care of you. You can move in here with me. And like, I'm like, you a whole ass celebrity, like rapper. Like you seasoned in the sauce, and you like, low-key was acting crazy. Like, you wanted me to move there. Like, you ain't gotta go back. I'll send for your daughter. Like, I will take care of you and your kid. Like, and I'm just like, I don't know you, bro. Like, I'm not pressed for no rapper. Like, I've dated a rapper, but that was years later. But like, no, like, so he got mad, y'all, and stole my necklace. Then a couple months later, want to try to text me. Not even a couple months later. It was like a couple weeks later. Want to try to text me, talking about me coming back up there and stuff like that. And I'm like, you stole my necklace. Like, can I get my necklace back? Like, you mail me the necklace on good faith, and we can talk about something else later. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe, because at this time, me and my husband had separated. I'm like, maybe then, like, we could talk about something. Never sent my necklace, y'all. So I was like, I dare this man to post a picture of my motherfucking herringbone, because it was a thick one. It was like a real, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like real, like old school vibes, like bop, bop, bop. It was cute, you know what I'm saying? Like, he never, So every time I see him on TV when they do like Love and Hip Hop marathons, it pisses me off with his fucking ugly self and his fucking big ass chompers and his, yes, I don't care. Yes, I don't care. He stole my necklace, and I left his fucking jacket. I don't even think it was designer. I don't even know what it was. Left it in the hotel room in the closet. I don't want it. I'm not taking it home. I don't, no. Because then he tried to say that later, like, oh, my jacket costs more than that necklace. Da, 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 da. What am I supposed to do with the jacket? Sell it? Nobody is going to buy this jacket. Like, nobody's going to buy this velour, corduroy, whatever the fuck it was, jacket, like blazer. Like, no, nobody wants, I'm not going to get my necklace back. I'm not going to be able to buy another necklace with that. Like, no, like, run me my shit. Like, period. But no, he didn't. And, yeah, so we ended up going to Sue's Rendezvous, Lust, and Starlets. And I think we actually went to another club, but I can't even remember the name of that club. But when we went to old girl's birthday party, it was actually her and Nyalee's birthday party. And I met Nyalee. She was really nice, y'all. She be playing hard. I mean, she probably really is hard. I ain't gonna knock her, like, how her, you know what I'm saying? But she was really nice to us in the club. Like, it was her birthday, and it was the other girl's birthday. And they both had sections. And, like, y'all, it was a great time. Like, it really was. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I would do it again if I had, like, the dance experience. If I had, like, trainings, so per se, because like I know how to twerk, but I'm not a like stripper twerker. Like, I don't know no pole tricks. I just know how to make what the good graces of God gave me jiggle. You feel me? So, but with that being said, like, they really like natural looking people, because baby, like, they get tired of them cookie cutter. I don't know, it was just a lot, but it was fun. It was fun. So a couple months later, I ended up, well, it wasn't a couple months later. I keep saying a couple months later. It was like, it was all within the same time frame. I danced one more time, but that was here in Ohio in a different location. Actually, that wasn't a couple months later. That was a couple months later. That was a lot longer later. But I ended up dancing somewhere else, and the club was dead. The promoters did a terrible job promoting me, because I, at this point, was a signed artist. Well, not necessarily. I signed model. But I ended up making money, so it really don't matter who was in there. Because I got my shit, and that's all that mattered. You feel me? Like, period. So, yeah, but it was a good time. So I guess that was the time I was a dancer. So please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, comment down below. If you know anything, if you from New York and you know anything about them stereotypes, run me, because I don't understand that. Like, New York is so like different. My fucking bro, what the fuck? The electric keeps doing. That's like the third time this month that shit. I know y'all just seen it. Like the lights just flashed. I come home from work the other day and the lights was off. We had a power outage, and then a couple weeks ago, the lights just went out, and I'm about tired of it. Be having to reset my clocks and shit. Ugh. Anyways, but yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, if you have any questions, anything, if you want to hear more juicy stories about my life, I'm sure I'm missing things. It was so long ago. If I can think of some more, I'll do a part 2 because y'all, we was so jam-packed in that 4 days. I met a lot of celebrities. I met a lot of people. It was just a lot. Like, it was a great time. But anyways, yes, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.